baseball fans, welcome into this one. We're bringing you AAA baseball in the Pacific Coast League. It's the Oklahoma City Comets and the Sugar Land Space Cowboys. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And we are just about set to go. And on the hill, Miguel Ullola. We see it a little more often these days, but still a strikeout per inning type of guy on the mound. That swing and miss stuff can be really helpful in a big spot. When you've got runners in scoring position, allowing a hitter to put the ball in play is usually not what you want. So his ability to get strikeouts may help him work out of jams. We'll see how he does in this one. Eliezer Alfonso, the leadoff batter, cuts and misses for strike one. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. Nice compact bat path on that swing and a great rip into center field. Liners like that one are a good way to raise the batting average. And here is Santiago Espinal. Drove in their only run in last night's game. It's way outside and gets away. He's into second easily on a wild pitch, and so much for the chance at a double play. Throw to first in time. And let's take a look at this lineup. And no doubt a big factor so far in this series, James Tibbs III. And now the right fielder, James Tibbs III. Good opportunity to pick up your teammate and deliver. On 0-1, the delivery. Breaking ball, and that got the hitter.
Thank you, man.
And next, the cleanup hitter, Ryan Ward. I'm curious how they'll approach this at bat. Batter's shown great hitting under pressure this year. Hits this one to fairly deep center field. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. That's just what they needed here. Good team approach to take the lead on the sac fly. Next is the designated hitter, Keston Hiura. Tearing it up at the plate recently. 7 hits so far in the series. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Pitcher can't dwell on what's already happened. Got to focus on this next pitch and try to stem the bleeding. Some real heat there at 98 miles per hour. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on base. Midway in the first, Comets out in front, 1-0. Welcome back. And towing the slab, River Ryan. What a great job he's done this season limiting right-handed batters, keeping their average against him down below 200. You face so many righty hitters over the course of a season, and that means how you perform against them is extra important. Amazing that he's kept.
Slider, low outside.
Way out front for strike 2.
Four-seam fastball, high inside.
Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Ooh, he missed a chance to do damage there.
Four-seam fastball, middle outside.
Can't come up with it. The flip to first, and it just gets there in time. One away. Let's take a look at the lineup. Bases empty, one away. Coming up to the dish now for Sugarland, Taylor Trammell.
Four-seam fastball, middle inside.
And that's off the inside edge. Serious heat on that fastball, up into triple digits. That's tough to hit at any level.
Four-seam fastball, high inside.
1-1, cut on and miss at a pitch upstairs. On a cold night like this, hitters are trying to get out in front so they don't get jammed. A pitcher can counter that by using the off-speed stuff more frequently.
Fastball, low middle.
That's an excellent fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he continues to locate it, that's an effective weapon. Fly ball to center. And now 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, Xavier.
2 down now. Xavier Nyans getting ready to hit. Fastball in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Grounder left side, and it goes just foul.
Four-seam fastball, high middle.
Pops it up, foul on the left side. And that's the third out. We head to the second. Oklahoma City on top, 1-0. All set for the start of this inning, and now it's going to be Matt Gorski.
Matt Gorski.
He swings and fouls one off. And the 0-1 now. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Around first, hustling for 2. Safe at second with a leadoff double. Everything came together on that swing. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. Digging in for the Comets, Josue De Paula. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Scores on that one. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. Great swing, everything right on time. He squared it up really well. No surprise it turned into a double. So digging in, Taylor Young. And there's a breaking ball that drops in. Late swing fouled it off. Here's the 0-2 pitch. 99 miles per hour to finish that one. Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, Noah Miller. On fire at the dish lately, already with 8 hits in the series. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Oh-2, rocks and fires. On the ground, right side, Winkler. Winkler steps on the bag, now 2 away. To the top of the order we go. And here's the catcher, Eliezer Alfonso. Singled and scored the first time around. The 0-1. A swing and a miss. This is the kind of early chance you can't let slip away. They have to bring him in from scoring position because you don't know the next time you'll get an opportunity like this. Battling here, fouls it away. 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. And that's off the inside edge. And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning and prevents things from getting out of hand. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And it's 2-zip. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Matthews.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Swing and a foul straight back.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Strike 2. Absolute gas right there at 99.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Slider. Low outside.
Righty comes to the plate. Swings through it for the K. Leadoff batter retired here in the second. Nobody on with 1 out. Digging in for the Space Cowboys, Tommy Sacco Jr.
Ball.
Slurve. Middle center.
And that one is in the dirt.
Circle change. Middle center.
That's off the
ball
mark.
3.
Ball 3.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
And that's a strike. Plenty of zip on that fastball. You can hear it sizzling even from the press box. Looks sharp. And that's ball 4.
Nope. Ball 4.
Runner at first with 1 gone. Stepping to the plate for Sugarland, Joseph Sullivan. On the ground. 1 at second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Garrett Guillemette now at the plate. Showing some real power recently. 3 home runs over the last 5 games. Now this one is hammered. Way back there. On its way. It's out of here. And we are tied. An absolutely titanic shot. 4th home run of the series. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-2. To my eye, he looks really comfortable hitting recently. Seeing the ball well, looks confident, and he is punishing every mistake pitch he sees. That's a good job to be aggressive in the box after watching him closely on the mound. Once you've got his timing down, it's a lot easier to give a strong, confident swing. All tied up thanks to the homer. Next up for the Space Cowboys, Kellen Strong.
Hey!
2 outs, bases empty. Foul ball there. Fights it off, we'll see another.
Four-seam fastball, high inside.
In the air to center. Gorski under it. Gets there. Got it. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one as it tied the ball game. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. We move on to the 3rd inning. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, Santiago Espinal. On the ground, right side, Matthews. 1 out.
Now batting, right fielder, James Tibbs III.
1 out and the bases are empty. Next to hit, James Tibbs III. Got plunked the first time up. Tibbs making the start in right, 23 years old, and he's been hitting well lately, batting over 300 in his last 10 games. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Dances out of the way. Tied up here early in the ball game. The 2-2. So 1 on now with 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Ryan Ward will hit next. Swing and a miss. Once again, he's ahead 0-2, and he's got the power in this at bat. Foul ball, still 0-2. Tibbs stands at first with 1 away. Gets a piece, it stays 0-2. That one way inside. One and 2, here's the pitch. In the dirt, but blocked. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Blew the Express right by the bat for strike 3. And you can bet he's frustrated to come away empty on a pitch in that hittable a spot. Upper 90s velo was what made the difference there. So up next, Keston Hiura Struck out swinging the first time. 0-1. Pops this one up. Matthews under it. And makes the catch. They leave one runner on base. We go to the bottom of the third, all even at 2 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now, Jack Winkler.
The first baseman,
Slurve.
Jack
Middle outside.
Winkler.
It's ball
No,
one.
that's down.
Slurve. Middle center.
This one is labeled. Out of here. Well, that'll fire up the home crowd, and they grab the lead. It's 3-2. What a job to keep that one fair. On a breaking ball, if you're out in front like he was, you're expecting it to hook foul. This time, though, he was able to stay back just long enough to tuck it inside the pole for a homer. And now, Shea Whitcomb, 0 for 1, rounded out the first time around. Took a little too long on the mound, and the umpire rules it's an automatic ball.
Middle outside.
And swing and miss. This pitcher needs to get right in a hurry. He's already given up a homer, and the next hitters he'll have to face are plenty good themselves. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Low inside.
Turned on, but that's fouled down the third base line.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
And the 1-2. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the home run. So digging in, Taylor Trammell.
Slayer. Middle inside.
Swing lifted to left field. 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Xavier.
Here's the third baseman, Xavier Nyans. Popped out in foul ground first time through.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
That's a ball.
Slayer.
2 away, bases empty, but 1 run so far this inning. Here in the back end of the third inning. Bash down the right side, but foul.
Circle change. Middle outside.
Pitch is in there. And the count 1-2. That pitcher should be thanking his lucky stars after hanging that changeup. He knows he got away with one.
Inside, ball
Breaking
2.
ball inside.
Middle inside.
And there's a
Ball.
ball.
That's inside.
Slayer. Middle outside.
On the ground to the left, Miller. Play made, that ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. As we go to the top of the fourth, here's the center fielder, Matt Gorski.
Matt Gorski.
The 0-1. That one fouled off. And here's the 0-2. That one missed. And 1-2. Spoils the two-strike offering, another coming up. Just a hair behind on that fastball. He's got to get the swing going earlier. 1-2 offering. On the ground to third. Can't glove it cleanly. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double, and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. No outs, runner at first. Next up for the Comets, Josue De Paula. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball inside.
That misses,
ball.
and that's ball 2. Good job to let the low one go there. That one misses. Taylor Young waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. And swing and a miss. He's been working the whole zone well, but that high fastball really stands out because of how well he's placing it. The hitters have their work cut out for them. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
The batter number 22, second baseman, Taylor Young.
Taylor Young digs in now. Struck out swinging the first time. And there's a strike. After walking the last hitter, he just reached back for some extra velocity and pumped that fastball by for a strike. That's a good way to reset after giving up the free pass. Late on that fastball. Oh, 0-2 now. Swings and misses. Struck the batter out. And that is a big first out. 1 out and 2 on. Stepping in, the switch hitting shortstop, Noah Miller. 0 for 1 so far. Edge of the zone for a strike. Batter challenges in a crucial spot. And it was a strike. The call stands. So they'll lose their first challenge. Oh, and 2, here's the pitch. Trying to move the runners over. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2.
Now back, catcher Eliezer Alfonso.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Eliezer Alfonso. Singled and scored back in the first. 1 for 2 so far. Late with the swing, strike 1. Challenge fastball to start the AB, and the batter clearly not ready for it. The pitcher shouldn't give him anything off speed in this spot. The 0-1 offering. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position. Swing and a miss, curveball in the dirt. In time, nicely done to get out of the jam. 2 runners left aboard. Still a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back. The Space Cowboys at the dish in the bottom of the 4th.
The second
Four-seam
baseman,
fastball. Middle outside.
Matthew.
This one lifted to center field. Gorski moving under it. 1 up, 1 down. So up next, Tommy Sacco Jr. Just misses the inner half.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Ball 2.
One out and the base is empty. Got the bat going too soon there. It's strike 2. That's a strikeout looking. 2 outs already in the home 4.
Now batting, the center fielder, Joseph.
Base is empty with 2 outs. And now the center fielder, Joseph Sullivan. 0 for 1, hit into a fielder's choice the first time. His slider is absolutely hissing on its way home. 91 miles per hour. Pretty impressive. Strike 2.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Punches that one away with 2 strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's off the inside edge.
Slider. Middle inside.
Fly ball, left field. War should have this one. Gets there, got it. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to the top of the 5th. Sugarland with the lead, 3-2. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th inning, Alex Santos. Opposing lineups have been good against him this year, as he's giving up more than a hit per inning. So digging in, Santiago Espinal. Swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1. Fly ball, left field. Trammell has this one sized up. And a quick out, number 1. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. Base is empty, 1 away. Now it's the right fielder, James Tibbs III. Lifted in the air to left. And there are 2 down. Ryan Ward, the next to hit. Two outs and nobody aboard. Up the middle. There with plenty of time. Inning over. It's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom half of the 5th, and the Space Cowboys batting. Garrett Guillemette getting ready to hit. Out to center. Gorski coming on this one. And makes the grab.
Now batting, the right fielder, Kellen.
Nobody on with 1 out. Kellen Strong will hit next.
Yeah!
And the slider just misses.
Slider. Middle outside. Slider. Low outside.
1-2 pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 quick outs here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. And with the kind of velocity he's got, hitters are basically guessing fastball or slider because they're both coming at over 90 miles per hour. I don't know how you hit that, especially with the late break on the slider. Winkler stands in here, trying to hold back a swing, but it went around. Takes a strike. 2 down and nobody aboard. Bottom half of the 5th. Popped up. And that is out number 3. They go down in order. We're back here at the ballpark. Start of the 6th. Ben Gelman bringing you this one. And leading off, Keston Hira. Oh, that got away, and the batter reaches on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
The center fielder, Matt Gorski.
Gorski, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That'll back him up a bit. That one fouled hard the other way. And that's ripped into right. And there's one away. And now the first baseman, Josue De Paula. Oklahoma City with the go-ahead run in the batter's box. They try to get a chase on a slider down and away. That backdoor breaking ball just missed, but it could have been called for a strike. The batter knows he's got to swing if he comes with another one. Here's a high chopper. Flips to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they get out of this jam. Bottom of the inning, coming up to the dish now for Sugar Land, Shea Whitcomb.
The designated hitter, Shea Whitcomb.
Whitcomb, 27 years old. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. One down. Tough way for this AB to end for the batter. He saw that one coming right down the pipe. His eyes got big, and he lost control of his swing mechanics. That pop-up should have been a laser into the gap.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Late swing, foul to the left. That one had some excellent zip as it came home.
High inside.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he hits a ground ball to the right side. And that's just foul.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
And that one is foul. We'll try again.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Gets him swinging. Great location on that breaking ball. Fading off the outside edge. That's right where he has to take a hack and try to fight it off, but he couldn't make contact. Nobody on and 2 outs. Now the third baseman, Xavier Nyans. Bashed down the right side, but foul. That fastball was very hittable, but the swing just a touch too early. Pitcher needs to adjust. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. That was gas down the middle, but the swing was still late. Might have to start the hands. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. 7th inning up next. The Space Cowboys on top here, 3-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th inning, and we have a new pitcher on the mound, Tom Cosgrove. One thing to bear in mind, not a lot of homers surrendered this season. That is always valuable in a relief arm. Got the batter swinging. Leadoff batter set down to open the seventh. And the batter will be the shortstop, Noah Miller. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. And that's into the corner. To second, but he beats the throw. Safe. Injury forcing a substitution at second base. Pinch running here, Mike Sirota. They want those wheels out there after the one-out double. Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, Eliezer Alfonso. 1 for 3. Leaping, can't haul it in. Can't win the race to the bat, and they can't get the out. And he's got a multi-hit game now, which has to feel especially good after his recent lack of results. The tying run at third base, but beware the inning-ending double play. They have to find a way to bring him home. Stepping in, Santiago Espinal. Line drive, that's a base knock. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they've tied it again. Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. This next at bat looms very large. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, looks ready to make the move. Tom Cosgrove departs, and the line not closed yet, still responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Jaden Murray. He's very good against righty hitters, but set up here to face a couple of left-handed batters this inning. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, James Tibbs III. 1 for 2. Right side. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Ryan Fitzgerald, a defensive replacement here as the new shortstop. That 7th inning stretch is brought to you by Bonobo Yoga. Yoga with the apes. Embrace your wild side. Wasn't interested in that high fastball to start. I wonder if he wants something lower.
Ball.
4-seam fastball. High middle.
And it's a pop-up. Alfonso under it. And makes the catch. One out and the bases are empty. Tommy Sacco Jr. digs in now.
Nope. Ball 1.
Sinker. Low middle. Circle change. Low inside.
Comes up empty. Strike 2. 1 out and the base is empty. Fights that one off. Will reset and do it again.
Slider. Middle inside.
And a pop-up in foul territory on the right side. And he makes an incredible catch. Wow. And we got to see him turn on the jets there and motor after that ball to track it down. That's always a fun kind of play to watch. Bases are empty with 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Joseph Sullivan. 1-0, here's the pitch.
That's outside.
4-seam fastball. Low inside.
Bash down the right side, but foul.
4-seam fastball. High middle. Low outside.
2-2, here's the pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Circle change. Low outside.
Here's the 2-2. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again.
Four-seam
All
fastball.
tied up.
Low
Here in the
inside.
bottom of the 7th, just past the stretch. In the air to left center, Ward glides in towards the infield and makes the grab. Looking ahead to inning number 8, all tied up at 3. Ready to get the 8th inning going, Ryan Ward now at the plate.
Ryan Ward.
It's in and out of the glove. Put the throw to first easily in time, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 9, designated